Many of us have phones, Android phones or what we call smartphones. Okay? When we want to communicate with our friends through WhatsApp or Facebook or Twitter or Viber, we connect ourselves to the internet. When we have a laptop and we want to carry out a research, we connect ourselves to an internet. But the internet has advantages and disadvantages. What are the advantages of the internet? Many of us use the internet to carry out our research, to do our assignments, to do our homework. But some of us use the internet to watch pornographic movies, which is very bad. Our lesson of today is going to tell us on the advantages and the disadvantages of the internet. But before we go to our lesson, are you the student who uses the internet positively? Are you that student who uses the internet negatively? By the end of this lesson, I hope and I think all of us will use the internet positively. Hello, dear friends. Thank you for joining us again today in our English lesson class. Now, the last class we saw vocabulary or what's related to scientific discoveries. Today we shall be looking at reading comprehension. To begin, have you ever used the internet? Many of you, I know you have used the internet to write to your friends, to carry out your research. Okay, what did you go there to do? So you earlier said yes, to carry out your research. That's good. Were you satisfied with what the internet offered you? Were you satisfied? Do you have a smartphone? That's great. I know many of you have smartphones in this class. Children of the 21st century. Okay, what do you use it for? To communicate? Yes. To carry out your research? Yes. In what ways have ICTs influenced your life? Has it influenced your life positively or negatively? Positively, because it has helped you to carry out research. Yes, that's great. Okay, as we earlier said, we shall be looking at reading comprehension today, and we shall be reading on the internet. Read this text about the internet and answer the questions that follow. What is the internet? I have to admit that before I started writing this report, I really wasn't sure the internet is the largest computer network on the planet. A network is a group of computers linked together to share information. The computer network is that makes up the computer. Internet connects over 20 million computers. Today, you can use the internet for all kinds of things. While I used the internet to research this report, I also used it to help me with a science project. This is like having a gigantic library at your fingertips. All you have to do to enter it is click your mouse. Researchers believe that in the future, every house on the planet will have a computer and access to the internet. Through the internet, knowledge has expanded. Learners find it easy to search for information, to learn new things, and even to do their homework. In fact, the internet has made life easy for students as they do not need to strain to carry out their research, do homework, earn degrees, entertain themselves, and post information for others to read. Despite the wonderful benefits of this huge computer network, the internet continues to derail people with some improper or misleading information. Pornography is widespread on the internet. Students have become lazy and reject the culture of hard work because of easy access to information. Very good. I read the text again. Listen as I read the text again because we are dealing with reading comprehension. What is the internet? I have to admit that before I started writing this report, I really wasn't sure the internet is the largest computer network on the planet. A network is a group of computers linked together to share information. The computer network is that makes up the internet connects over 20 million computers. Today you can use the internet for all kinds of things. While I use the internet to research this report, I also use it to help me with a science project. The internet is like having a gigantic library at your fingertips. All you have to do is to enter or click your mouse. Researchers believe that in the future, every house on the planet will have a computer and access to the internet. Through the internet, knowledge has expanded. Learners find it easy to search for information, to learn new things, and even to do their homework. In fact, the internet has made life easy for students as they do not need to strain to carry out their research, do homework, earn degrees, entertain themselves, and post information for others to read. Despite the wonderful benefits of this huge computer network, the internet continues to derail people with some improper or misleading information. Pornography is widespread on the internet. Students have become lazy and reject the culture of hard work because of easy access to information. Now you have listened to the text or the passage. This is the exercise we have to do, and we are going to mark it together. Mark the correct answer. First and foremost, before we go to the exercise, the reading comprehension passage was talking about the internet. That's very good. Telling us about the advantages and the disadvantages of the internet. What others use the internet for, the good the internet has done to some others, and the harm it has caused to some as well. Now we are going to look at these MCQ questions, and you are going to submit the questions to me, and I will mark and give you marks. Computers are linked together in a network in order to A. Share information, search information, learn new things, entertain. So you are going to mark the correct answer. Now before that, computer, we have to do the correction. Is computers are linked and not computer are linked. Okay, the plural, we'll add an S. That's very good. Dash dash remains the largest computer network on earth. Is it a website? Is it a cyber? Is it an internet? Is it a media? Because of the world information it possesses. Is it science, project, is it planet? So question 2 is linked to question 3, okay? Now question 4. What is the future of the computer and the internet according to researchers? Is it that the computer and the internet have many people? Is it that many people will have a computer in the an internet? Is it that everyone will have a computer and access to the internet? Is it that some people will have both computer and internet, or few people will have access to the internet and computer? So answer the question. How has the internet made life easy for students? Many of you know how it has made life easy for you. So, has it enabled you to access all sorts of information, or to entertain yourselves, or to earn degrees? I need your answers. Remember, multiple choice. I need the most correct answer. How does the internet derail people? What does the writer propose as a means of avoiding the negative effects of the internet? What's the writer's intention in the passage? What's the writer's intention? Why has the writer written? What is the writer trying to show? What point is he trying to make? Okay? So this exercise should be submitted on Thursday, the 30th of April 2020 at midday. Okay, dear students, from our lesson, what have we learned? The internet helps us to carry out our research, to do our homework, our assignments. The internet is not good to go and watch pornographic movies, to join bad friends or bad groups who don't add any value to your life. To be a good student, you must use the internet wisely. You do not need to use the internet to insult friends. Use the internet properly to carry out your research, to study hard, to do your assignments, and you'll be a great student. Thank you and bye.